All right, everyone get ready, because today we are going deep on something that, well, it might be a little bit surprising. The power of semen.
Yeah.
We are not just talking about the basics here.
No.
This is about the idea that semen has potential that goes way beyond, just the biological stuff.
Absolutely. And it's something that has really fascinated people for a long time. It's so essential for creating life.
Right.
But it's also been seen as this wellspring of energy, this primal force. It's captured imaginations all over the world.
I've got to admit, when I first heard about this, I was like, really? Is this a thing?
Yeah.
It doesn't really come up at the dinner table.
Not usually.
But I started doing some reading and looking into the history, the spiritual side of it all. And I realized, okay, there's something here. There's definitely more to this.
And that's what makes this deep dive so interesting. It goes beyond biology.
Yeah.
It's about this understanding that has been around for centuries.
Okay.
The concept of virya. This ancient term, you find it in traditions like Ayurveda and Tantra. It basically means vital energy or life force.
So virya, let's break that down. So we're saying that these ancient traditions thought about semen as more than just the physical part of it. Like it had this deeper meaning.
Energetically. Exactly.
Yeah.
Think about it. All this energy, all these powerful ingredients, they go into creating semen.
Yeah.
It's not just something the body whips up, There's a reason creating new life takes so much biological investment.
So it's energy that's directly connected to creation itself. It's like raw potential for life, just bottled up.
Right. And in these traditions, virya wasn't just about having a baby. It was about the energy of creation on a bigger scale.
Okay.
Creativity, vitality, even spiritual growth.
Okay, now this is getting really interesting. But if semen, or this virya, is so powerful, what do we do with that? What are we supposed to do with that knowledge?
Well, that's where the idea of transformation comes in. Many traditions believe that this energy can be wasted, through thoughtless actions, or it can be harnessed and redirected for personal development.
Wait, are we talking about semen retention here? Because I know that can be kind of a controversial topic.
It is a part of it, but it's not just about holding back physically. It's more about recognizing the power of this energy and learning how to work with it consciously.
Okay.
Through things like meditation and mindfulness. Think of it like this. You've got all the ingredients for an amazing soup, but how you use them determines what you end up with.
So one chef makes a bland, watery soup with the same ingredients, but another chef could make something incredible, like bursting with flavor.
Exactly. It's not about denying the ingredients, it's about understanding their potential and using them skillfully. In the same way, semen retention isn't just about holding back. It's about cultivating awareness, discipline, and understanding this energy within you.
So there's a whole other level to this that goes beyond just the physical stuff. Like you need the mental and spiritual discipline to really get it.
Exactly. That's where sadhana comes in. Sadhana is a dedicated spiritual practice, a disciplined approach to self-development. And the question is, do you have the sadhana, the discipline and awareness to master this energy inside you?
Whoa, that's a big question. It's like you're asking, are you ready to step up and take control of this powerful force within you?
Yeah, it really is a challenge, isn't it? To really think about this energy that's inside us and then how we might actually direct it.
It makes me think of that saying, you are what you eat, but maybe here it's more like you are how you manage your energy.
I love that. That's a great way to put it. You're totally right. We're talking about a specific kind of energy here, one that's tied to creation vitality, even our willpower.
Okay, so let's say we believe this idea that there's this powerful life force energy in semen. Does that mean that if we're wasting it, we're somehow losing out on our potential?
That's the question that so many traditions have explored for centuries, The idea is that if we're just recklessly throwing this energy around, we miss the chance to transform it into something bigger. It's like having a fire inside you, but you keep letting it go out, instead of using it to fuel your passions and what you want to achieve.
So it's not about trying to suppress this energy or deny it. It's about understanding it and then choosing how we want to work with it.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that we have a choice. How do we want to use this energy? Do we let it control us? Or do we learn to master it? Do we let it just disappear? Or do we focus it and channel it?
I see how this connects to the whole sadhana thing, the spiritual practice. It sounds like it takes a lot of self-awareness and discipline.
It definitely does. It's about understanding this power that you have and choosing to use it in a good way. It's about being mindful and intentional in every part of your life, not just the physical.
So it goes beyond just what we do with our bodies. It's about our mental and spiritual state too.
Exactly. And when you approach it with that kind of awareness and respect, Semen retention can actually be a tool for personal growth and transformation. It's about getting your actions to match your goals and using this energy to help you on that journey.
You know, this is making me think about all of this differently. It's like we're all given this incredible ingredient, this life force energy, and then it's our choice what kind of soup we're going to make with it.
I love that analogy. It's so true. We all have that same potential inside us,
Yeah.
but what we create depends on the choices we make, our understanding of what we're working with, and our commitment to getting better at it.
This is really fascinating. So it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. It's about figuring out what works for you and then using it to improve your life.
Precisely. And that's what's so exciting about all of this. It's about helping people explore what they're capable of, what's possible when they tap into this powerful energy. It's about taking control of your own energy and using it to move towards your goals.
Whether those goals are physical or creative or spiritual.
Yes.
This has been a real eye-opener. I feel like we've only just scratched the surface here.
There's so much more to explore, and I really encourage everyone listening to keep digging into this.
Yeah.
There are so many different practices and ideas out there, from ancient wisdom to modern science.
So if someone wants to take that next step and really explore this more, where would you suggest they start?
I think the most important thing is self-awareness. Start by paying attention to your thoughts, your actions, your energy levels throughout the day. Notice how you feel when you're doing different things, how your energy changes. That's the basis for understanding how this energy works inside you.
So it's about becoming more aware of our own energy and how we're using it, tuning in to those little shifts within ourselves.
Exactly. From there, you can start trying out different practices and techniques that feel right for you.
Okay.
Whether it's meditation, yoga, or other forms of self-discipline, the goal is to find what helps you harness and direct this energy in a positive and meaningful way.
So ultimately, it's about taking control of our own energy and using it to fuel our personal growth and transformation.
That's it. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself. Try different things and discover what works best for you.
This conversation has been really enlightening. Thank you so much for sharing all of this with us.
It's been a pleasure. I'm always happy to dive into these topics and explore the potential we all have within us.
And for our listeners, if this deep dive has made you curious, keep exploring.
Yes.
This is just the start of a fascinating journey of self-discovery.
Absolutely. There's a whole world of knowledge and practices out there just waiting to be discovered. So keep learning, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep an open mind.
This whole conversation has really changed how I think about this.
Yeah.
You know, I used to think of semen as just, well, semen, but now I see it as this energy source, something you can actually harness and transform.
It really makes you rethink things, doesn't it? It makes you see that it could be more than just its biological purpose. Yeah, it's like we're upgrading our understanding, you know? Instead of just a physical thing, it's this vital life force that's inside us.
Exactly. And when you shift your perspective like that, it can be really powerful. It lets you take control of your own energy and use it for your goals, personal growth, creativity, even spiritual development.
So instead of just letting it go, we can choose to cultivate it and use it to fuel our passions and what we want to achieve.
That's the big takeaway here. It shows how connected our physical, mental, and spiritual selves really are.
It's like we're all given this amazing gift, this powerful energy, and then it's up to us to decide what we're going to do with it.
That's a great way to put it. It reminds us that we have a choice. We can let this energy control us, or we can learn to master it and use it to create the life we want.
So it's not just about our physical bodies, but also our mindset, our intentions, the choices we make every day.
Absolutely. It's about making sure your actions match your goals and using this energy to help you along the way on your journey of growth and transformation. This deep dive into the power of semen has been so insightful. I feel like I've gained a whole new understanding of this.
I'm so glad to hear that. And I hope this conversation has inspired our listeners to explore their own potential and see what's possible when we tap into this powerful source of energy.
And remember, everyone, if this deep dive has made you curious, don't stop exploring. This is just the start of a fascinating journey of self-discovery.
That's right. There's a whole world of knowledge and practices out there waiting for you. So keep learning, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep an open mind.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible deep dive into the power of semen. We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive, where we'll continue to explore the fascinating mysteries of life, the universe, and everything in between.